Women in France, Muslim women who wear veils, burqas, hijabs, are all being persecuted basically by a new French law that has forbidden women to wear face veils when they go out in public. This is an article from the BBC that just came out, which is really interesting. That basically says under the law, any woman, French or foreign, walking on the street in a park in France and wearing a face-concealing veil such as a niqab or burqa can be stopped by police and given a fine. Of course, the fine is small, but symbolically it's really huge. The exceptions are motorcycle helmets, face masks for health reasons, face covering for sporting or professional activity, sunglasses, hats, etc., which do not completely hide the face, and masks used in traditional activities such as carnivals or religious procession. It's really interesting. They also do this cartoon here that gives you Muslim headscarves, all the different types of headscarves. This is what a niqab looks like. A burqa, al-amira, a shayla, kamar, and the shador, which I find really interesting. I, as a woman, am totally offended by this law from France. And in this article, 2 women have been detained in France while wearing the Islamic veils. And in the video, said that the police had said that they only detained them because they were protesting without a permit. I find this really fascinating. They have to face 150 euros, which is $217, and a citizenship course. And it's all in the name of citizenship.
Has been scheduled. We all knew about it. In fact, that was the whole point, that the press would be there in front of Notre Dame Cathedral. And it seems that there have been a couple of arrests. We're told by the French news agency that 2 women wearing the niqab have been detained, and a third woman who was wearing a veil but not a face covering veil. In other words, that she's wearing a veil that was legal. Now, that sounds dramatic, but the police are insisting straight away that they were not arrested because they were wearing, or detained because they were wearing the burqa. They were detained by virtue of the fact that they had not obtained permission to hold this demonstration. So they have been quite clear, the police, that these are not the first arrests under the new law. These were detentions triggered by the fact that this demonstration was not authorized, or at least not in the form that it took. So that's an important distinction to make, but I'm sure from the point of view of the protesters, they'll be happy at the publicity, because clearly this was intended to sort of show the fact that there is opposition among some Islamic people to the law that's come in force today.